Hi folks, today's episode of the Coco and Lefty Show, brought to you from Stratford, Connecticut, was not on our schedule originally, but we have some very special live guests with us today. Now first we'll start with a weather report from our weather girl, Coco. Coco, tell us what's going on in the world?
I just heard from Estelle and Joey Edelstein from Boca Raton, Florida. Estelle says that it's so cold she has to wear her mink coat for her daily walk on the beach. And Joey is wearing gloves and earmuffs to play tennis. I asked her how she felt about global warming. She said it's a lot of horseshit. Those are Estelle's words, not mine. We were not able to come to an agreement to take over the Leno time slot. There was a great deal of money involved, but we would have had to move to the West Coast, which would mean finding new doctors, a new dealer, a new daughter, and new grandchildren. So we've decided to stay here in the Nutmeg State. Let's hear a few words from Lefty, the shy and socially inept. I think he has a story for us today.
I got a story for you. Well, I'd like to tell you about a trip that we took some years ago. The Red Historical Society gave us a grant. You can sit right here, Coco. You can join in. We got a grant from the Red Historical Society to go down to southern Peru to study the indigenous Quichen Indians, to see what similarities and differences were in the societies. So we rented a motorboat. It's a big lake. It's the highest lake in the world. It's 14,000 feet. And first place we went to was a floating island. People live on these. They're made out of reeds, and they live their whole lives on these islands. And this is a picture of what the islands look like. They're a little bit ahead of us because they have a national health plan there and it doesn't cost anything. They also don't have any doctors, so you don't get any treatment, but that's another story. Anyway, we left Euros and we went to a large island where we heard that there was a shepherd living with a young son, tending a large flock of sheep, and lived there alone. And when they had sheep shearing, a boat would come from the mainland and collect the wool. So we decided to go over and see what it was like there. And so we went and we rented the boat, and the shepherd came down to the dock. And I said, Coco, you speak Quichen, you talk to him. And she says, no way, it's time for you to take over. And I knew I was in trouble then because she never lets me take over. The only thing I can take over is like carrying the luggage and cooking. So I said, okay, I'm not too good in languages. I went to college, high school, college. I took Esperanto, which was of no use to anybody. And I speak a little Pig Latin, and I know one word in Greek. So I said, Akfe Yuye, Lefty. And he looked at me and said, Guten Tag, geh rein. And we started to do a little sign language and determined that his son was 5 years old. And I said, how long have you been on this island? And he said, I've been here for 8 years. And I said, just you and the sheep? He said, that's right. And I said, and you have a 5-year-old boy? I said, that's pretty strange. And I thought to myself, no wife. So I said to the little boy, Sonny, what's your name? And he looked at me and said, Barry. I said, oh. And I decided it was time to leave. So I said to him, Guten Tag, And he said, "Verblondet, Trederlein, they happen with Nyam." And we left. And that was our adventure on Lake Titicaca. Now we have a guest for you today. You can leave, Coco. Come on, scram.
I'm going.
Just move over there.
I'm scramming.
Okay. Our guest today is Susan Starkey. Susan, get over here. Hey, Susan.
Hey, how are you? See, I told you on Facebook I was going to be on the show.
Right. What's your full name?
My full name?
Yeah.
Susan Flower Stellman Starkey.
Okay, and you live in Fairfield, Connecticut. That's right.
That's right.
I know. And what do you do?
What do? I try to twist minds.
Oh, you're a mind warper, huh?
Yep, a mind warper. I take innocent minds and twist them. In a high school. So they're easy to twist.
Yeah. And do they appreciate your work?
Some of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them don't.
You have a nice population of students, generally good behavior?
Excellent.
Excellent behavior.
Excellent kids. Great kids. Great twisted minds.
Right. And I understand you have a lot of police in the halls.
We have some police and some security guards. Yeah.
Many shootings?
Not usually in the building. They usually save the shootings for outside.
Mm-hmm. So they sort of believe in gun control in the school.
In the school, yeah. If they happen to find a gun in the school, they actually remove it.
How about knives?
Plenty of knives.
But you know, in our society, we'd be much better off if we had gun control and no knife control. Because it's like hard to kill 6 people with a knife.
It is.
You know?
But I like guns.
You do? Okay.
I don't know.
I like them too, but I don't want to own it.
Okay. Well, that's for another show, I guess, huh? The
Yeah.
gun control debate?
Mm-hmm. Does Jonathan want to come on? You want to say something from over there, John?
So, John, do you like guns?
You have a voice? You have a voice in the matter? So John won't show up. Andrew's in the other room watching a football game. And I don't know. I don't know what to say.
So, you know, this Lake Titicaca thing,
Yeah.
you know, and this little place that you visited,
Yeah.
the island of reeds.
Yeah.
So people live on these islands their whole life?
Yes, they do.
And what do they eat?
Well, I guess they probably eat fish because they're on the lake, and probably straw.
Do they know how to make music with those reeds? Because some people fold them in half and make music.
I don't know. I don't know how inventive they are.
I think you need to go for another visit.
Well, it's kind of a bit far from here. It's like on the other side of the earth, and it's a pretty remote spot.
You know, you might not. Could you film from there? The Coco and Lefty show?
Yeah, sure we could. We just go on battery.
Okay. Possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you met Susan. She happens to be my
Here I
daughter.
am. Lucky guy, huh?
Yep. And let's see. We still have about. We want to keep this going. We could have a few more minutes. You want to come in? You want to come over here, Coco?
And talk about my llama bite?
No, you don't have to talk about that. You can sit next to Susan, and you can sign off the show today.
Okay.
Oops.
I'll see you, folks. Next show's
Oh,
the
my
birthday
goodness.
show.
He's going.
But I'm coming.
At 20 seconds. And then
20
we get cut
seconds?
off.
Okay.
What year are my glasses?
2003.
I thought this is 2010.
It is, but that's not your glasses.
Oh, my
Okay.
glasses are 2003.
Birthday show next.
Oh, okay, yes.